In 2019, our vaping industry was unfairly attacked by a massive campaign of misinformation. In response, we created this platform. Our goal was simple. It was to arm the masses with knowledge, so we can fight back against this misinformation by spreading the truth. The mainstream media has been going crazy lately. It seems like every article they report regarding vaping has resulted in the biggest misinformation attack on the vape industry to date. It's time we take off the gloves for a little bit and fight back. And the best way is to spread the truth regarding vaping. One truth is this. Vaping is a positive innovation that has saved millions of lives by sparing those lives from possibly developing cancer from smoking traditional cigarettes. According to the BBC News article, there's an estimated 41 million people vaping on this planet right now. And of that population, how many quit smoking from finding vaping? Over 1 million people, most definitely. So, to you 41 million vapers around the world, we say this. We must stand together to spread the truth about vaping. We're up against the mainstream media, the CDC, and the FDA, who is spreading misinformation at a rapid pace. So this is where we start our campaign. We need to get the facts to this special little group of people, and hopefully they share and spread the truth within their organizations. And if this happens in a perfect world, then the new reports in the future will adopt a new tone, one of truth, and that's when the misinformation begins to correct itself. Upon doing a quick Google search, the top results are from the CDC and the FDA. The CDC being the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and the FDA being the US Food and Drug Administration. Then comes all the other sites, which are media sites. And if we look at the titles alone, we clearly see the misinformation plaguing our vape industry. We all know the masses, the millions of people who see these titles, they only see keywords in the titles. They don't even click on the articles to read them. They see the keywords in the titles and the damage is done. They see the word vaping next to the word death, lung injuries, and lung illnesses. And automatically, once they see this, they assume vaping is bad. So, if someone vapes inside their family, they're gonna forward us the article. And it's annoying to the vapor who knows more about the truth to vaping than the family member who was fed misinformation from the mainstream media. Moving on. We're not attacking the mainstream media. We get that these titles are simply advertising techniques on their end. They need to add a shock value to their stories, and that's how they do it. But the issue is, we don't like the way they chop up the information, presenting it in an incomplete and ignorant way. They do this just to boost their own ratings, but this actually hurts our vape industry a lot. Just look at all the changes in the last few months regarding vape cells and flavored e-juice. Big companies are starting to pull certain flavors from their shelves, and regulations are passing just because of these articles. Now, looking at this article by the CDC, it starts by listing the number of lung injuries, stating there are a reported 1,479 lung injuries thus far. Then, the very next bullet point states, you guessed it, the number of vapors who died thus far, being 33 confirmed. First and foremost, our hearts and prayers go out to those 33 individuals and their families who lost their lives. Losing just one person for any reason is always a tragedy. And we pray that they didn't lose their lives in vain. And that's why this movement has started. So, for any person, vapor or non-vapor, those titles are scary to read. They don't spread an energy of love and happiness. They spread the exact opposite. This is another reason why we must stand together and spread the truth. Us who vape are 41 million strong. And of that population, only about 1,500 vapors got sick. That's less than 1%. way less. It's closer to 0.003%. Figures that low do not justify a worldwide campaign to spread fear, yet it's happening. Even worse, the number of vapers who died, being only 33 as of the time of this video, as a percentage to the 41 million total vapers worldwide, that number is so low the calculator doesn't even have a figure for it. That's how ridiculous it is. I'm sure many of you guys are thinking, what the F? And what the F is correct. The choice of words for these titles to the reports on vaping is causing fear. This is what is defined as fear-mongering. What is fear-mongering, you ask? Well, it's defined as an action of deliberately arousing public fear or alarm about a particular issue. So, from what we have been seeing from the CDC, FDA, and the mainstream media is exactly that, fear-mongering. If the title says something to the effect of "Stay away from homemade THC vape product," if we had titles like that, it would be more accurate for one, but two, it wouldn't spread as much fear. Think about it. See, it kind of hits it on point, but it doesn't. You're gonna see words like vaping next to the word death, lung injuries, and whatnot. So that's exactly what it is. It's fear-mongering, and it's the reality that we're facing today. In the end, the truth stands out. The fear-mongering was able to spread fear, a negative feeling that can't attract any good. It also caused new regulations and rules that crippled our industry. So stay locked to this platform as we will report on any changes to our vape industry, good or bad. To the two crucial truths every vapor should arm themselves with. Truth number one. The CDC reported an estimated 480,000 deaths per year from smoking. Let's break this down. This means in 1 month about 39,000 people will die from smoking. And compared to vaping, in 1 month about 3 people or less will die. So that's 39,000 people dying compared to 3. Now we ask this, where's the fear-mongering campaigns for cigarettes? There are none. Truth number two, the National Safety Council reported an estimated 5,051 deaths per year from choking. Let's break this down again. This means in 1 month about 420 people will die from choking on food or other items. And this compared to vaping in 1 month, which is about 3 people or less, should be an absolute outrage. Where's the fear-mongering for that? For food companies or products that are causing all these people to choke. Again, there are none. So you see, these two statistics are very telling when it comes to fear-mongering campaigns launched against our vaping industry. So these two facts are our weapons to fight back. Go to our Instagram @thevapecoach and save these two photos onto your phone and start spreading the truth. Whenever someone warns you about vaping being bad, warn them right back about the importance of chewing food because an estimated 420 people will die this month from choking. And everyone eats, even them, so they shouldn't worry about you, rather worry about themselves. They are not excluded from the statistic and your counter warning will be valid. However, the inner goal of the counter warning is to hopefully plant the seeds of truth into their minds, which will hopefully make them realize that the news articles spreading the stigma of death upon vaping is possibly motivated by money. So as we can see, there are no bad articles for choking or smoking deaths, but there are plenty for vaping deaths. So why do you guys think the reason for this fact is? Why is fear-mongering campaigns and negative news articles only directed to the vaping industry? We would love to know what your answers are, so please leave them in the comments below. If you agree that vaping is being treated unfairly, please help us move forward with our research and videos by subscribing. Definitely share the video. Get the two truths out to more people who will spread it. Let's expose the unfair tactics of the forces that oppose us. And as always, all the links to the articles or videos will be below in the description box. Thank you all again for watching this video to the end. See you all in the next video.